All right, welcome back to the channel. Let's do another hike, shall we? We are at, I don't know the name of the trail. I'll put it down at the bottom. Starts with an M. There's like M-A-K, something or other. Supposed to be a bunch of stream crossings to a waterfall. I had Sharon drop me off. There's a good bit of glass on the ground up there, and there's some reports of some break-ins. So she, instead of leaving the vehicle here, I had her drop me off. So I'm gonna hike this, be a couple miles. A lot of stream crossings back and forth to some waterfalls. And we'll see how it goes. So this is stream crossing number 6. We're not even a half mile in yet. So we're into another area of bamboo forest here on this hike. Hopefully you're able to see it. I was able to snap a picture for a nice family back there. Just keep trucking along. It's a cool area here. I believe this might be maybe a banyan tree. I'm not sure. You can see how there's a bit of a rock wall up in this area. So the trail has been relatively overgrown so far in spots. Pretty wet and muddy, slick. Of course, as you can imagine, crossing the stream multiple times. I do have my sandals on today, which I've really hiked in each time this trip. They work pretty well, and it's easy to just walk across the streams. The problem that I run into is when they get muddy, my foot slides around on top of the sandal, and that makes it a little challenging. So I did tighten them up a bit to try to help remedy that. I believe we are at stream crossing number 9 or so. So far, could be 11, kind of lost count. Pretty interesting, pretty remote, not near as busy or as well maintained as some of the other trails that we had been on previously. Just so you're aware, there is basically no signage on this trail. I did see a couple X's on rocks, which I'm assuming is saying, hey, this is where the trail goes across. There's no signage at the front where it starts, and I've yet to see any signage out through here, which is fine. It is available on all trails. I'm sure some others. I did not find it on onX Backcountry. I didn't look on Gaia and some of the other apps that I have, but it was available on all trails, and so far that seemed to be pretty accurate. So I would just encourage you to, at least consider some sort of a GPS. It's relatively easy to follow, but I did run into 3 young ladies who said they weren't really sure where they were, and so they actually skipped what may have been another waterfall because they weren't sure and decided to head back. So just be aware. Well, I believe I'm to the section where the trail appears to split. You can see there are 2 streams here, one there and one there. I believe they both go out to a waterfall. To the left, it looks like it's a little further out. To the right, it looks like it's a little shorter. So I'm going to try going up to the right first, see what I can see, and then work my way back down, and then head up to the left. So we'll see how it goes. So I climbed up to this next section. Couldn't even see this really from the bottom. Beautiful waterfall there. It looks like there's ropes that climbs all the way on up that way. I'm not sure that I'm comfortable doing that today in these shoes by myself, because there is no one around. So I probably will forego that today. I'm not sure how much further it goes up there, but there are ropes that are tied that a person could use to get up there. It doesn't look like it could be horribly difficult climbing. It's just the problem with a slip and a fall could be pretty tragic. You see, here's the top of the lower falls. There's that little cave I was standing in down there just a minute ago. So I'll pan around here just to give you one more view. Pretty sweet. All right, so after that fun little adventure up that waterfall, I'm heading out to what I believe to be the other falls. I ran into a group that said that there were a series of ropes on this one too that you could climb up, but it gets relatively sketchy. So we'll walk out here, see what we have, get some video, take some pictures. Definitely don't want to hurt myself, but at the same time, I like a little adventure as well. So we'll see what I'm comfortable with, what things look like when I get out here. So you might be able to see that rope on the waterfall. Don't think I'm comfortable doing that today, especially by myself. I'm going to start to make my way back to the car. Well, I'm making my way back down toward the vehicle. As you can see, back in the bamboo. Pretty cool. It's always really neat when you come through these sections. About going, I don't know, about an hour and a half or so. I'm not sure how much further I have to get back. I told Sharon to give me around an hour and a half to come back and pick me up, so she's probably there waiting on me. Hopefully she's not worried. I'll be a couple minutes beyond that. I did mess around at those other waterfalls for just a minute. All in all, this has been a really cool hike. There's a lot of stream crossings. I lost count. On all trails it calls it 13. That's probably one way is 13. And then there are options to climb up to other levels of the waterfall, some of which I opted not to do. I did climb up that one section of the one falls, but the other one was beyond my skill level and willingness to do today. But overall, this has been fun. I'm almost back to the road. Well, Sharon's probably worried I'm about 20 minutes late. Hopefully not too much. Enjoyable hike. A lot of stream crossings, pretty wet. Waterfalls are cool. You can decide how adventurous you want to be and decide whether you want to climb up the ropes to the next level. I did a little bit, not a lot. I hope that you enjoyed sharing this adventure with me. And until next time, get outside.